Guys! I'm trying, guys. I really am. Brett and I'm not even sure if... I don't know. We'll just say I. I'll speak for myself. I'm not really sure what his plan is at this point, but I started guitar lessons. Yesterday. The unfortunate thing is, I mean, I'd rather have it this way than not have it. I feel like I'm like holding my breath while I'm doing this, or while I was practicing. But I'd rather have it the way it is, the way that the class goes or whatever, than not learn guitar. But I have never really played guitar. Well, never played guitar, aside from just strumming it for the fun and not knowing any of the notes or what I'm doing. But I'm in a class. A guy from our church, my husband's friend, is good at guitar, and this is actually how he learned. But he is doing a class at our church and teaching guitar, and there's probably, I don't know, maybe like 10 of us that are in the guitar class, and I'm probably the worst. I mean, luckily they don't have us go like one by one, or maybe that would be better, I don't know. But he just kind of tells us what to play and shows us like how to play it, or tells us where to put our fingers or whatever, and then has us like practice it for like 5 seconds. And I feel like I'm always like, not that everybody else is paying attention to me, but I feel like I'm the last one to get it, and it's frustrating. I'm going to do the practicing, try to do the practicing every day. I just finished the practicing for today. But yeah, it's because there's 10 of us in there and we're all kind of going at once. It's defeating to feel like there's people older than me that are there, and there's people that are younger than me. Like there's like an 8 or 9-year-old there, and then a couple like teenagers, like preteen and a teenager, and there's people that are older than me. And I feel like everybody else is getting it fine, and I was struggling. I had it a little bit, I was starting to get it and stuff by the end of by the end of the class. We just had our first class, week 1, yesterday. But it is, I mean, maybe I'm the only one who hasn't really played an instrument, or a string instrument, I don't know, before. I played clarinet, but I went as far as like maybe 6th or 7th grade and didn't really improve after that because it was just complicated or something. I don't know. Anyway, not that I quit. I still played it. I just was a majorette, so I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to play it, and I didn't like it enough to work on it. But anyway, whatever the case, I'm starting to learn guitar, and I have this going on. I don't know if you can even see. Yeah, you can't really see. But I have lines on my fingers, and I feel like they're bruised. I have to like, well, if you play guitar, you know, like, I'm kind of figuring out that you have to like press like like I'm wanting to press like right here on my finger, but learning that you have to press like right here on the very tip of your finger, and the more you do it, the more painful that is. I'm learning slowly. We learned the G major, C2 major, D major, and E minor yesterday. So I went through practicing those 4 chords, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit better, which is good. If I felt like I was getting worse or not getting better at all, then it would be that much more defeating. But it's a little less overwhelming when I'm not surrounded by people who are getting it like that. Or I feel like they are. Yeah, I feel like everybody else is just doing fine. It's like they already know how to play. It's frustrating, guys. I'm not the oldest. I'm not the youngest. I'm the most pregnant, but that has nothing to do with anything else. There's even a guy that has like big fingers, and so he struggles with like, with not having his finger cover more than one string. But guys, I just wanted to tell you about that. That way, when I am good, hopefully I'll be good eventually. It's like a 10-week class. Hopefully when I am good, if I get good, you can see the difference. But yeah, I might show you some chords at some point, but I just wanted to tell you about it right now. Alright, I don't even, what time is it? It is almost 2:30, so I have like a half an hour, and then I gotta get dug up. Alright, wish me luck on this guitar thing. Hi guys, sorry I can't hear, with a little bit of noise that's out here, I can't hear when my video turns on. But anyway, hi, and I'm sorry if I'm really bright. It's sunny outside, it wasn't earlier, really. But I have Xena out here trying to go potty. And we have a lot of dirt over here. But she has to potty over in this area because we're trying to grow grass where she would usually be. I don't know why she's being so crazy right now. She's being obnoxious. But I wanted to show you, since I was coming out here and I've been meaning to do it, what our yard looks like now that Brett's pretty much done with it, except for the grass over there, which I will show you too. But he planted the grass seed and has the chain link fence buried. Yeah, gonna have to come out here and clean that up. But anyway, he planted the grass seed. He's been watering it. It still looks like a pile of dirt, but hopefully we'll have some grass growing. But I'll show you what our yard looks like. It looks so much better than it did. I didn't show you the before, but I showed you when he was working on it, and I will show you how it looks now. So there's the up there. Brett brought out I think our table was out, but he brought out the chairs and the umbrella. There's that stuff. This kind of looks plain right now, but I think eventually he wants to plant a tree here. And then I know he wants to plant one out there in front of the garage, like not by the door obviously, but the red part that's further where the little door is, the person door. Those are kind of pretty, but there's some tall, I don't know what you call them, things that need to be taken care of probably. There's our fire pit thing. There's Xena's lead. I don't know if you can see it, but it's hooked up there, and then he has it down there. And he made it to where he wants to put a thing there so he can hang it up. But, like hang the little loops there up. But he made it so you can hook it over there, and it's not like permanent. You can just hook it and you can take it down and put it up. There's where all our grass will be. Are you done pottying? Come on inside. Here's our deck area. I don't know what you want to call it. But it looks so much better. It's not covered in dirt. Xena, I purposely put you on that side because... Okay. Here's a closer look at where Xena would usually run, but she can't be right now because we're trying to get the grass to grow. But right now there's no grass. Hopefully soon, or at least by not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Hopefully then we will have grass. If not, whatevs. But that's hopefully going to be a big thing of grass. You can see in some places, or I thought I could, yeah, like over here, you can kind of see where the fence is. And we have this out here. I'm probably going to water this. I'll come back out here and get Xena's poop and water that, or maybe I can water it while I'm out here after I vlog. But it looks so much better compared to how it looked before. And like next week on the 16th we'll have tables out here, and we'll have tablecloth things on the tables, and it's gonna be so much fun, and I'm super excited. Sorry, I'm kind of holding this weird. It's not my usual hand to be holding it with, but if I held it with the hand that I'm holding Xena with, it would be like this. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna go in and practice guitar in a minute, so I'll show you some of that probably. Hey, I don't know how well okay, so I don't know how well you're going to be able to see me while I do this. I don't have my tripod down here, and it's actually in the closet of the bedroom of one of the kids that I'm watching that's supposed to be taking a nap. So I don't want to interrupt that, so I'm going to try to set this up. Hopefully you'll be able to see some stuff. I won't record the whole time. I try to practice for a half hour. I'm not going to record that long, but I will kind of show you where I'm at right now. We only, as long as that's not hit, it should be alright. You see me? Oh, I just have to go down. We only have 4 chords that we've learned so far. We have G major, C2 major, D major, and E minor. It's E something minor, I think, but it's E minor. So I'm going to play those 4. Actually on the paper it's just kind of confusing about where my fingers go and stuff. But I think I remember correctly where they go, so you can see kind of where I'm at. My fingers are like sore or bruised / numb still, but okay, so let's see. Oh. Okay, so here is G, C, and then D is kind of my favorite. It sounds really fun. It's like do do. A lot of times I'll sing Old MacDonald while I'm practicing, and when I get to this part, I'm on the quack quack here and a quack quack there. That part's fun. Anyways, so that's D major, and then E major, or not E major, E minor, minor is this. Okay. Still haven't gotten it down to where none of it buzzes anymore the first time. It's obnoxious. But anyway, that's what we're learning so far. Yeah, I'll just show you that much for now because I don't want to bore you with me going on and on. I need to start trying to practice doing them or switching between them quickly, but hopefully I won't be super far behind everybody still on Wednesday, but we'll find out, I suppose. Anyway, I gotta practice.